The gym echoed with the rhythmic pounding of fists against heavy bags, the sharp cracks of gloves hitting pads, and the heavy breathing of determined students trying to keep up with the relentless training. The place smelled of sweat, leather, and liniment wool, a battleground where strength was tested and weakness was exposed. It wasn't a place for the faint of heart, and certainly not the place where anyone expected a quiet, reserved girl like Lena to make her mark. She had joined the martial arts academy only 2 weeks earlier, and already whispers floated among the students. Most of them thought she wouldn't last. She was too small, too gentle-looking, too unassuming. They thought she had signed up because of a silly self-defense interest, or because she wanted to try something new. But Lena's eyes told a different story, one that nobody there could read yet. That evening, the class was unusually restless. The head instructor, Mr. Dalton, a broad-shouldered man in his 40s with a reputation for discipline, was running drills with his advanced students. His assistant, Instructor Marco, was the one guiding the younger group. Marco was in his late 20s, tall and muscular, known not just for his skill but for his cocky confidence. He liked to show off in front of the students, sometimes going a little too hard, pushing new learners to their breaking point. Many admired him, but others quietly feared him. To him, teaching wasn't just about instruction, it was about dominance. Lena was paired with another girl, Sarah, who quickly noticed Lena's precise movements. Her punches weren't wild, they were controlled. Her footwork wasn't clumsy, it was calculated. Still, no one said anything. They assumed Lena was just lucky with coordination. That was when a group of boys, regular troublemakers, started whispering among themselves. Jason, the ringleader, grinned mischievously. "Hey," he said loud enough for others to hear, "why don't we spice things up? Let's dare Lena to spar with Instructor Marco. Just for fun." The idea spread like wildfire. Sarah immediately shook her head. "That's not funny. She's new. She can't go up against him." But Jason and his crew were relentless. They wanted entertainment. To them, it was hilarious, pitting a timid girl against an instructor who could crush her in seconds. They imagined her stumbling, panicking, and backing away while everyone laughed. "Simon, Lena," Jason said, his voice dripping with mockery. "You're doing pretty good with those punches. Why don't you step in the ring with Marco? Just a friendly spar." Lena froze. The room went silent, all eyes on her. She hated the spotlight, hated being singled out. Her heart thumped in her chest, but her face remained calm. She didn't answer. Marco, overhearing, smirked. "Oh, they want you to spar me." He chuckled and stretched his shoulders. "I don't mind. Just a little fun. I'll go easy." The students laughed nervously, some out of excitement, others out of pity. Sarah tugged on Lena's arm. "You don't have to. Say no." But Lena finally looked up, her calm gaze meeting Marco's. "Okay," she said softly. The room erupted with whispers and gasps. Jason grinned wider. This was going to be better than he imagined. The sparring mat was cleared. Marco stepped in confidently, bouncing lightly on his toes. "Don't worry," he said with a half smile. "I'll make sure not to hurt you." Lena tied her hair back into a tight ponytail, adjusted her gloves, and walked onto the mat. Her movements were quiet but steady, like she had done this countless times before. Most dismissed it as nerves. Only Sarah noticed the precision. The match began. Marco moved first, light jabs thrown lazily, testing her reactions. Lena didn't flinch. She slipped them with subtle movements, her body shifting just enough to avoid contact. A murmur rippled through the crowd. Marco raised an eyebrow. He increased the pace, throwing faster punches, mixing in a low kick. Lena's eyes sharpened. In a blur, she blocked, sidestepped, and countered with a controlled strike to his ribs. Not hard, but precise enough that he felt it. His smirk faded. The students gasped. Jason's smile faltered. Marco reset, now serious. His punches came harder, sharper, intended to overwhelm her. But Lena flowed like water. Each attack missed by a fraction as she weaved and pivoted effortlessly. She wasn't just defending, she was reading him, predicting his every move. Then it happened. Marco threw a wide hook, confident it would land. Lena ducked low, her body coiling like a spring. And then, BM, her fist snapped up into his jaw with a speed no one saw coming. His head jerked back violently, his body staggering. Before he could recover, she swept his leg, and he crashed to the mat. Silence. The entire gym froze. Marco lay motionless, his chest heaving as he tried to process what had just happened. The cocky instructor, the man everyone feared sparring with, was down, taken out by a girl they thought had no chance. Lena stepped back, breathing steadily, not even winded. She didn't gloat, didn't smile, didn't say a word. She simply bowed respectfully and walked off the mat. The whispers turned into stunned silence, then into wide-eyed stares. Sarah's jaw dropped. Jason and his crew looked pale. Their joke turned into something they never expected. Lena picked up her bag quietly, as though nothing had happened. But everyone there knew nothing would ever be the same again. That was the night the gym discovered her secret, not just skill but mastery. A storm was coming, and Lena was at the center of it.